What's up, guys? Welcome back to GC Sports. I hope you guys have been enjoying all of your days. Today, we're going to be reviewing Week 5 and me stating my Week 6 predictions. Don't forget to subscribe, comment down below something that'll help me, and turn on post notifications. Anyways, let's start. First up, Thursday Night Football is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers facing the Philadelphia Eagles. Guys, I'm not going to talk any more about that. It's going to be an easy win. Buccaneers, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm not even going to tell about last week. All you have to know is I was right about both of them. I think. Let me see. Yeah, okay. So I had the Panthers beating the Eagles beat the Panthers, but then the Buccaneers beating the Dolphins I had correct. But I had the Tampa Bay Buccaneers beating the Eagles. Next up, London game. Boring game again. Jacksonville Jaguars facing the Miami Dolphins. Last week, I had the Jacksonville Jaguars losing to the Titans, and that's what happened. And I had the Dolphins losing to the Buccaneers, that's what happened. This week, I have the Miami Dolphins beating the Jacksonville Jaguars. Then, the Indianapolis Colts facing the Houston Texans. Once again, a really easy one. I have the Indianapolis Colts winning. So last week, I had the Colts losing to the Ravens, and that's what happened. It was a really close game, though. And then I had the Texans losing to the Patriots, and happily, that's what happened. It was really close, and Houston Texans were winning like 22-9, and Patriots ended up winning 25-22. So we came back. Davis Mills was no match for our defense. Then we got the Baltimore Ravens facing the LA Chargers. This is going to be a really tough one. The whole entire time thought the LA Chargers were going to win. And then just recently, before I made the video, I changed it. And so I have the Baltimore Ravens beating the LA Chargers. So the Ravens, last week, I had them beating the Colts, and that's what happened. And the Chargers, I had them beating the Browns, and that's also what happened. All right. Yeah. Next up, Las Vegas Raiders facing the Denver Broncos. I had the Las Vegas Raiders beating the Denver Broncos. The Raiders lost to the Bears last week by a lot when I had them winning, so I was wrong about that. And the Broncos, I had them beating the Steelers, and the Steelers actually won this game. Very surprising to me. But I have the Raiders beating the Denver Broncos. Buffalo Bills, Tennessee Titans. I think it's going to be an easy win for the Buffalo Bills. Moving on. Kansas City Chiefs facing the Washington Football Team. I honestly think this can be a close game. And there's a chance that this other team can win. But I have the Kansas City Chiefs beating the Washington Football Team. Last week, the Kansas City Chiefs lost to the Buffalo Bills like I predicted. And the Washington Football Team, did they beat the Saints? I predicted them beating the Saints. They lost the Saints. Now, Cincinnati Bengals facing the Detroit Lions. I have Cincinnati Bengals winning easily. Detroit Lions cannot get a win. Field goal is their enemy. Cleveland Browns facing the Arizona Cardinals. It's a 5-0 versus a very good team that doesn't have a very good record because they're facing a ton of other really good teams. And the Browns, last week I had them losing to the LA Chargers, and that's what happened. And the Cardinals, I had them beating the 49ers, and that's what happened. And this one, I have the Arizona Cardinals beating the Cleveland Browns in Cleveland to make the Arizona Cardinals 6-0. And I forgot to tell you guys, this week starts bye weeks. But the Arizona Cardinals 6-0. It's crazy. No one thought this was going to happen coming into the season. Next up, Patriots facing the Dallas Cowboys. Now, everyone's going to be saying, Grant, just because you're a Patriots fan, you say the Patriots every week. And the same with the Raiders. You're a Raiders fan, you say the Raiders every week. I have the Patriots beating the Dallas Cowboys. I had them beating the Texans last week, and that's what happened. And the Dallas Cowboys, I had them beating the Giants, and that's what happened. I have the New England Patriots beating the Dallas Cowboys in New England. I believe it can be a close game. Comment down below if you guys disagree. Possibly even overtime. I have the Patriots winning. Sunday night football game is Seattle Seahawks facing the Pittsburgh Steelers. I have the Seattle Seahawks winning. However, they're playing their second-string quarterback, who's not very good, and the Pittsburgh Steelers are doing Ben Roethlisberger, their starter. Still not very good, but he's better than, what's his name, David Blau or whatever? Whatever the Seahawks second string is. But I have the Seattle Seahawks beating the Pittsburgh Steelers in Pittsburgh. Last week, I had the Seahawks losing to the Rams. And that's what happened. And I had the Steelers losing to the Broncos. Yep. And that's not what happened. They beat them. I already did the Buccaneers-Eagles. Buccaneers are going to win easily. Bears-Packers. This is going to be a really easy win for the Packers. I've been hating on the Packers a lot and hating on the Bears a lot. But Packers are going to win easily. Super easily. The Packers last week, I had them losing to the Bengals. Which, this game was crazy. They both got to cut their kickers and get new ones. It went into overtime. They're like, in that game, just that game, like 8 missed kicks, 7 maybe. Too many to count. But in the end, the Green Bay Packers beat the Cincinnati Bengals. And that's not what I predicted. And the Chicago Bears, I predicted them losing to the Raiders, which they dominated the Raiders. That was just sad. But the Bears beat the Raiders. But this week I have the Packers beating the Bears in Chicago. And the LA Rams face the New York Giants. I got the LA Rams winning. Moving on. And Minnesota Vikings versus Carolina Panthers. This one was a tough one for me. It can go either way. Carolina, I had them beating the Eagles last week. And I believe they lost to the Eagles. Yeah, the Eagles beat the Panthers last week when I predicted the Panthers winning. And then the Minnesota Vikings beat the Detroit Lions, like I predicted, with the last-minute field goal. Field goal is the Detroit Lions' enemy. Fire your whole defense and restructure it. Jared Goff, honestly, is a good quarterback for your team. And the coach keeps blaming it on Jared Goff. And yet, the field goals, it's against the defense. Why are you blaming Jared Goff? He's actually one doing really good for your team. Say this right now, one of the best players on your team. And you're blaming all the losses on him. They should be ashamed of themselves. Get a new defense. Blame your defense. Fire your defensive coordinator. So, in this one, I have the Minnesota Vikings beating the Carolina Panthers. And that's week 6. Teams who have the bye week this week are the 49ers, Falcons, Jets, and Saints, which they will return next week to play. These teams need rest. Let's just say that. But that's it for this week. Those are the games. Standings. You ready? Here we go. In the AFC North, first place is the Baltimore Ravens at 5-1. Second place, the Cincinnati Bengals at 4-2. Third place, the Cleveland Browns at 3-3. And fourth place, the Pittsburgh Steelers at 2-4. AFC South, first place we have the Tennessee Titans at 3-3. Second place we have the Indianapolis Colts at 2-4. Third place we have the Houston Texans at 1-5. And fourth place we have the Jacksonville Jaguars at 0-6. AFC East, number 1 we have the Buffalo Bills at 5-1. Number 2 we have the New England Patriots at 3-3. Number 3 we have the Miami Dolphins at 2-4. And number 4 we have the New York Jets at 1-4. AFC West, number 1 we have the LA Chargers at 4-2. Number 2 we have the Las Vegas Raiders at 4-2. Number 3 we have the Denver Broncos at 3-3. And number 4 we have the Kansas City Chiefs at 3-3. Which, that's crazy. Maybe this is the end of the dynasty, end of the road for these Chiefs with Mahomes. NFC North, first place Green Bay Packers at 5-1. Second place Minnesota Vikings at 3-3. Third place Chicago Bears at 3-3. And fourth place the Detroit Lions at 0-6. Then the NFC South, first place we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at 5-1. Second place we have the New Orleans Saints at 3-2. Third place we have the Carolina Panthers at 3-3. And fourth place, we have the Atlanta Falcons at 2-3. NFC East, first place, we have the Dallas Cowboys at 4-2. Second place, we have the Washington Football Team at 2-4. Third place, we have the Philadelphia Eagles at 2-4. And fourth place, we have the New York Giants at 1-5. Then the NFC West, first place, we have the Arizona Cardinals at 6-0, the only undefeated team left in the league. Second place, we have the LA Rams at 5-1. Third place, Seattle Seahawks at 3-3. And fourth place, 49ers at 2-3. If the playoffs were to start today, teams that would be in would be Ravens, Bengals, Titans, Bills, Patriots, Chargers, and Raiders. And then for the NFC, Packers, Vikings, Buccaneers, Saints, Cowboys, Cardinals, and Rams. If you guys disagree with any of these, comment down below. If you guys, once again, if you want to do your own predictions and send them to me in the chat, go to playoffpredictors.com. NFL season 2021 season schedule. Do it. It's fun. But once again, subscribe to the channel. Comment something down below. That'll help. Comment down below who you're rooting for this week. What's your favorite team? Comment down below a video you want me to do. Would you guys be interested in me reviewing the Major League Baseball playoffs right now? Or maybe reviewing the Seattle Kraken season so far, the newest team in the NHL? This is their first season, the inaugural. Or what do you want me to do? Anything. Just comment down below what you want me to do, and I'll do it, or attempt to. But I know, guys, this is a short video for the NFL. But I was quite in a rush today, and so I'm sorry about that. But in the comment section, if you saw my YouTube short earlier today, happy birthday, Sydney and Kenley. Spam it down in the comments. 9th birthday. Twin sisters. They're growing up so fast. But guys, hope you liked the video. Subscribe, turn on post notifications, comment down below. Do anything to help me. Watch the NFL. Let's go. Peace out.